All right, and welcome everybody. How are you guys doing today? Another crazy. Finally, we get some halfway decent trading. Okay, it has just been that kind of a day. We were like, we were so up here, and really, if you guys go over and I've been doing my best to let all the members charts run for you guys. And this was the one chart we were worried about. This is the one chart we were watching right here. So this has kind of been my one chart that I have been watching. This. We were up here. We were just kissing the long trade line, right? I opened up an EOS trade when we were right up here, super tight. Listen, I still have that EOS trade open. I have a very small EOS trade open. I'm probably going to get stomped out of that trade, but I still am in it. Now, I am sitting in my ETH short trade. I have not left that trade. That trade I have been sitting in for quite a while. It is actually at 47% profit right now. It's actually at 0.1 BTC. Not bad, not a little bad. I did take some profit from it the other day. But it's just chilling. I still just chilling on it, making a little bit of money on it. It's fine. It's a good trade. It is hopefully going to turn into a great trade. That's kind of what I'm waiting for. But I am watching this EOS trade to see if this thing does get snapped here. Now, for me, I need to see a confirmation until I can really go in either direction here. I'm just, this is a nice little fall. I'm telling you, this is an okay fall. But I need to see this RSI get down here and break this previous low here on this RSI. Otherwise, I'm thinking this is just going to be another possible playing with us in this range right here. Now, one of the things I have been looking at, and you can't look at it on the RSI, tip, bottom, right? Look, this is just, it's condensing right here, right? This is all that's happening. You are just running into this narrowing pattern, right? This is just getting squeezing. We've talked about this. This is pretty much what all of crypto's been doing for the last 6 months, right? And I want to see this get to a new low. Like, this didn't break out below this lower RSI here. Didn't break above it, right? Gave it a good old college try to break below it again, never happened. Tried to break above it again, never happened. So we're just trapped in this channel, right? So I feel that until we break out of this, right? I feel like until we break out of this, this area right here, either above this RSI and or below this RSI, we're just going to be trapped in here, right? We're just going to be trapped in this perpetual sideways motion of just doom, right? We did show earlier in the members area, we were watching the charts and we were all saying, hey, in the members in the Vamp area, I was just basically saying, hey guys, just watch out. This is ETH was the weakest, so I was just saying the volume sucks. This is bearish. ETH is the weakest. We posted this up. Oh my god, 1 o'clock this afternoon. So basically we're just. I moved my wedge on my ETH. We'll go over that. I said you got to get up over 230 for a bull break. That hasn't happened yet. Not to say that's not going to happen, but I want to see a confirmation of a lower low here on the RSI until I make a determination, right? Just because we had this little drop out here, it has not changed this is a really crappy place to trade. This is still a really crappy place to trade, okay? But with that, we were just watching. It was pretty easy to call this as short-term bearish. We called this hours ago. Look, it's 7 o'clock here now. It's 8 o'clock here right now, Pacific time. I called this at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I was like, this looks bearish here. I mean, we're just looking at the volume. The volume is just shite. You can get in here and see the volume. The volume is just kind of totally shite down here. And we're just waiting for this thing. And that's why we were saying ETH was definitely the weakest. So we were watching ETH. It is the weakest. And it was kind of just struggling a little bit. Right? But that doesn't mean this is over, right? This doesn't mean this is over. And we're going to kind of go back and we're going to go through a lot of this stuff that I went through with the members. And William TP, yes, Vampy likes a pumpy wumpy. I'll take a pumpy wumpy or a dumpy dumpy, anything over this sideways action that we've got, that we've got going on here. No, listen, this is just not, it sucks, man. This trading sucks right now. Listen, we got a lot of resistance right up here. We just seem to be hitting this damn brick wall every time, right? Look, we hit a double top here, right? We get the double top on this 4 hour, came back, did a triple top, right? I mean, we just can we get a win on the board? Can somebody make up their damn mind? Right? We got a double top here. We got a bunch of double top, triple top action right here. Just another double top here. Just can't seem to just break over this area. You know, we just can't seem to punch out of this damn area right here. We're just trapped, right? Now we're still in this short call, right? And this short call, listen, this short call can last, you know, a long time. This short call doesn't have to flip-flop anytime soon, especially when you go out to the 3-day, right? The 3-day, you got that 3-day short call on the 3-day right there. And I'm still playing this until I see a turnaround or you break this top substantially. I'm still playing this short on the beast scalper. I'm still playing this short on the beast scalper right here, and I'm just gonna, you know, ride or die with this damn thing right here. Ride or die. All right, 2-day. I think we just opened up with a brand new candle on the 2-day. I'm not quite sure. I should have been here for the opening and closing of that. Our daily candle. Here was our daily candle. Look, got this really nice bullish candle. Very nice hammer candle at the bottom of this trend. Got this nice little push up, right? Got rejected a second time. Look, got rejected there, came down. Got rejected there, came down. So another little top, double top formation. We seem to be doing this a lot. And I don't know where all of a sudden all these double tops have come from. I don't know. It's just... It's that balanced of a battle between the bears and the bulls right now that the market is experiencing so many double tops in such a little, you know, it's such a small little time frame right here, right? You know, you usually don't post up. When you post up a double top, you usually get this, bam, right? Bam, double top, bam, right? I mean, you get these pretty substantial fallouts here, right? And we're just, you've double topped it there. This is definitely a double top here and here. And this is a more substantial double top because this really gave it the good old college try, gave it a run back up, and then died out again, right? Then it's tried it again, double topped again, and then died out. But neither side is really able to take control right now. Now, I am more bearish, right? And the longer this goes on and the longer the bulls can't break out of this perpetual sideways motion, I actually become more bearish, right? I become more bearish over time rather than bullish. So we got up there. We're really, really close to breaking out on that on our trade over here. Here we go. We're really close to breaking out this once, twice, 3, 4 times. I mean, golly. Man, I mean, take up out of paint. This is like a female, right? This changes. What creature on earth can change its mind this many damn times and always be right about the situation, right? Only a female, okay? But unless you're married, you wouldn't understand this, or you have a sister, okay? But don't do either one of those things because they are a bad long trade, okay? Now, don't tell my wife I just said that, all right? All right, so I love my wife. I love my wife. I'll make sure I write that on a chart. Okay, so now if you take a look at this, I am becoming more bearish simply because we're unable to get it up. We just can't get it up, right? It's either somebody freaking give up and die or somebody just go to the moon. Somebody pick a damn team. This sideways trading is really starting to become annoying and bother me, right? I'm really getting bothered by this. So, you know, looking at what we've turned out here, you know, especially this daily candle. Let's go back to this daily candle we churned out. I mean, I like this daily candle. This is not a really bad daily candle per se, you know. This is not a bad daily candle. This is an okay daily candle. Let's go over and take a look and peek at the volume here. Not bad. Right? I mean, that's not, I mean, for where we've been, you know, I mean, that's you know, that's in the middle. Okay, that's low. Okay. Listen, you wouldn't want to take this volume bar home to your to your wife or something like that. If she saw this, she'd probably send you back out to go get a new volume bar, because that is a little bit on the short side. All right, but you know, it's still not down in the dirt like this one, right? I mean, there's definitely been a few lower ones, but yeah, the volume is looking pretty sad on that daily candle we just churned out. Now we're churning out some red volume. Let's go down and take a look at the 12-hour. Insanely declining volume, right? So the volume is just kind of dumped off really hardcore there. We're back down to printing up these candles where you got to be this tall to ride this ride. So, you know, definitely disconcerting on the volume of that candle on the 12-hour we just closed out. Let's take a look at the 6-hour. It had this nice. So you can see where all of this volume came in. You know what? I wonder if this volume, I want to pull this down. So there it is. All this volume poured in on that one candle. One candle right there. Ooh, and look at that. We got a nice short call, right? Nice short call, a little long scalp, long scalp, long scalp, right? Look at this candle, though. That's nice. Okay, but you know what the bad thing about that candle is? It should have been followed up with higher volume like this, right? It needed a whole bunch of this stronger volume in order to take it to that next level, right? I mean, look at this beautiful, beautiful running bar here that just took that master run. And then, you know, it's just this one was nice, but look at how cute this so cute down there, right? We really need to see, you know, that was it. That was what that happened, you know, a couple hours ago, and then you get that one. I mean, the volume all poured in just on that one little hourly candle there and that one little hourly candle there, and everything else has pretty been sad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. It says about 1 day ago, a little over a day, you got that candle, and then 2 hours ago, you got this end of the day Hail Mary pass candle for that end of the day push by some freaking donkey who bought all that, and I hope he's getting, seriously, all this volume from this candle came in 1 hour period at the very end of the day. I seriously hope this donkey gets his ass beat, okay? I hope this guy lost his money, because he's really, really bugging me right now, all right? This should have been a much more bearish candle turnaround, and this shouldn't have gone up that far. I don't know who the hell bought out that. I'd like to see that. I'd like to see how much went into creating that candle. Does anybody know? Is that a bunch of longs? Right? Is it a bunch of longs? Yeah, it's just I'd like to go and see if this was a massive order, some kind of manipulation order, a long call, like, you know, 10, 20 million, and see if, you know, this would be calling a manipulation long for us in the future. Let's break it down to the 4 hour right here, 6 hours. So we got our 6 hour hanging man candle, easy call. This would have been a great short trade. You would have posted up this hanging man candle, pulled a short trade on that, would have been a great scalp. And same thing at the bottom. Now, at the top of the candle, this would have been a hanging man also, or just a regular hammer candle at the very top of this. So would have turned into a hanging man. Right now, you're just trying to hold on, right? The volume, the bearish volume, okay. I mean, okay, bearish volume, miserable bull volume all the way down to the bottom. So the kind of the moral of the story the last 24 hours has been hit and miss volume, right? With declining volume towards the end of the day, and this little salvation candle, we kind of got that salvation pump at the very end, right? Got that little baby salvation pump. It wasn't this one, it was over here. You got the little salvation pump at the end of the day to kind of give you that little run back up right there. Now we're putting in a brand new candle. I don't see anything here. I still see us in more of a symmetrical triangle pattern. Just visually looking at this, this looks like a symmetrical triangle pattern. Still looks to me like an ABCDE motion. Still looks like a pennant or a flag. I'm sorry, a flag. This looks like a larger flag pattern still, with it's just kind of consolidating into a decision point where we will have a decision here pretty soon, and that's kind of what we're all hoping for, to just get this damn thing over with. All right, let's take a look at our fibs and see if we can spot anything out here with our fibs. We'll run this down to there. Let me pull this back. Fibs. You know, look, here you go. You got the 618 just acting as just a wall, right? It's just an absolute wall right here. Let me draw this back. So you got that 618 right there just working as a wall, holding the price, just smacking the crud out of the price. Let me move this back just a little further. Right there. So you've got this 618, just hold the 50, the 618. You're just holding down the price. It's unbelievable that this is just has. Two things. I can't believe this is still up here, right? And or I can't believe this is not broken out. It's one of two things. It's like, pick a team. So looking at our fibs, very simple, tough area to break through right here. Now, here's the bad news, okay? Good and bad news. Let's call this good and bad news, okay? So the good news is in order to get a bull break, you now have an easier way to get a bull break, right? Simply because if we pull this down, we can see here's our trend line. Our trend line's coming down right here. Let's go squeeze. There we go. All right, so bam. Oh, that's a much higher trend line. So let's go. That one goes way up there, right? Way up to the sky. That trend line comes down, tap, tap. Now, just to get to this first trend line, you're so close. And to see a breakout of that trend line would be pretty substantial to get up to the next level. Now, I do want to make sure that I throw, I don't know why I don't have this one, right? On that trend line right there, and I'll lock that in. Okay. And all right, good run log. So, you know, you don't have far to go, right? But now look what you've done. Now this first trend line is blocked by all of these fibs, right? And this second trend line up here is blocked by the 618. So if you can get up, you've got 2 or 3 or 4 heavy lines of resistance above you. But if you can get up and break out of this, you can get a pretty good little run and push out of this, right? That would be the hopes, right? And I want to get in here. I see I have this. Come here. Where are you at? I see you in here hiding. Is that 3 or is that a 0? No. Nope. Not that one. Oh, okay. So we're good. Okay, so if you don't have far to go for a breakout, so that's good. That's some good news, right? You only have a little bit. You come up here, you can tap these, you can definitely break through. Now this would be your second resistance layer. So I would be still looking at these targets for our bull targets right here. So these would be bull target 1, bull target 2, and you need to break out of this wedge, this triangle right here, in order to really show me that you've got the chutzpah in order to get up to this top layer. And that's really how we laid this chart out over here. Right, so here's kind of how we've laid. This is kind of how we're playing. This is how we're playing this chart right here, right? You know, you got to get up here. And how come I'm missing a trend line? Okay, yeah. Okay. I mean, that's okay. It doesn't have the, definitely doesn't have the other one. So, but that's okay. Okay, so I've got one of the trend lines on there. Okay, so, you know, the target, the bull's target. Now, so I'm going to take this bull's target, right? I'm going to get rid of this one. I'm going to scoot this over, and I'm just going to slide this in here now, right? Because there's the bull's target right there, right? There's your bull target is right in there. This is your bull target, okay? So this needs to get broken right here, and we've just moved down a layer, right? So now we're going to do a cross on this. We're looking at 66.61. So, and that's on the low side right there. I'd say in order to see a bullish trade, you know, we're now at 66.70, and I'm gonna break this down. In order for this to break, let's call it 66.61 to 66.70. is what is needed for a bull break, right? And or this stays bearish. Very simple, easy target, not hard to hit. It's so close. Just do it. Just do it. Somebody just do it, okay? Because this is getting really freaking boring. So now your second trend line is way up here, and that's a hell of a shot. And you're looking at this big, larger wedge that's way topped up here, right? This is this big topped up wedge right here where you had the double. You had the double rejection, so you had the double top up here. And now you're looking at possibly another rejection down here just off of all of our fibs, off of historic, looks like you've got a historic resistance area with this pink line that goes back. And, you know, just it's super easy. Easy trading here. This is actually really easy trading, right? Get up, break the trend line, make a run to the top trend line. It's that easy, right? Easy. You want to make a trade, just wait. Right? I'm not going to, and/or you should not be getting into a short again until you break down past this historical area down here, the support, and there it is. You still need to break below 64.50 or all bets are off, right? You got to break below this, you're bullish. You got to break above this. So here's the thing. You have to break above this to take step one to not be bearish. You have to break above this to be in this fib, this trend line right here, and this area to really go bullish on me. Okay, to really go bullish, you got to get up here. I want to see this, but you got to break out of here. Now to be bearish, step one is 64.60. Step two is you have to break this historical trend line that takes you back. And there's that to that to that. That's my first level you got to get through right there. Right, you got to get through this, this 64.50, which is our kryptonite zone. And then you got to get through our bear target, which is number one. Very simple, super easy trading right here, right? Super, super easy trading. Go take a nap, go to the gym, call an old side piece, get on Twitter and troll for a couple days until this is decided. Keep busy doing other things. Go back, watch some reruns of like Little House on the Prairie, stuff, whatever you're into, okay? Just go watch cat videos. My buddy Eric loves cat videos. He put a nice cat video up for me. So listen, once again, in the range, stop over trading this area. Stop over trading it, all right? Let's look at our moving averages. We're just going to run through our moving averages real quick. Let's pop all the way up. Let's go all the way up to the 3-day, see what we've got. Support on the top side. So our top side support, really nice. You've got this 30 MA here, just kind of chilling. What else do we have? There's our, well, look at our, how's our, what the? Hold on a second here. All right. I was like, what the hell? That should be that. That should be this. I got to change these as defaults. I was like, what? All right. Yep. And this is red. Okay. Save. Save as default. OTAs. All right, there we go. Much better. I was like, what? How's the 7 MA way up there? Oh, look at that. Stupid thing, right? Stupid thing, the forecast button. Now I got to go change the forecast button. Okay, that one's right. That one's wrong. Wait, oh. Okay, you're all got to be blue. I see what it is. All right, so white. Sorry, didn't mean to do this in the middle of the damn show. I apologize. All right. All my dots. I should have made them like rainbow color. That's all right. I could have rainbow dots. Save as default. There we go. All right, now everything looks good. Okay, so we're underneath the 7. Okay, this is a cross that you do have coming on the 3-day. Now, let me tell you what, this is not a bearish cross, right? You want the 30 to cross on top of the 50. This is not a bearish cross, right? This would be more of a neutral cross to me. You don't want the heavier one going on top of the smaller one, the lighter one. You want the lighter one to come down on top of the heavier one. That works same thing, vice versa. Look at this 200 MA. This on your 3-day chart, look, this is the first time in history, in a year or more. Look at how long it's been since you've even touched all the way back to 2016. It's been over a year since this baby has been tickled by anybody. This line is very, very lonely, okay? On the 3-day chart, this 200 MA is extremely lonely. This is the first time it's had any contact whatsoever. It's probably feeling good about that, looking for that second tickle. So you guys need to be warned, because this thing is looking for that second tickle. That second tickle is going to come down here at 62, 6,300. You've got a lot more resistance above you. This is heavy support, so if it does come down here and tap this, I would expect it to bounce just like it bounced here. Right, came down, was like, oh, you're super creepy, I don't even know who you are, it's stranger danger, bounced off. Okay, so the here you go, you're sitting on, you're right here in the middle. Yes, the 200 needs a hug. Okay, now you do have the possibility to post up a very bearish a cross. Now this can't turn out to be a bullish cross because your 7 MA is on the top side on the 2-day. In order for this to cross, this price does have to drop lower for that to cross over there. You did post up the previous candle was a very bearish candle, right? This should have been, this was a hanging man. This was a spinning top, a big indecision candle, got the push back up, got rejected. I would watch this in the next day. This will possibly, if the price falls out, this would cross bearish if the price falls out. 1 day, nothing. That doesn't help at all. No crosses, just support on the top side. Your support on the top side is 66.15. Yeah, I mean your resistance is 66.15. On the bottom side, you're basically being pulled back up into this. If this day runs out like this, if you keep running this day right here, maybe you'll put in some big hammer candle. Maybe this does go up and gives us a little bit of a run up to our trend line by the end of the day and then fall out, right? This right here, this was a bullish candle. So this, I would have thought this would have had a little bit of bullish continuation on this candle right here. 12 hour. No help, no crosses, no nothing. This is definitely does not help. I'm going to go back here. Oh, yeah. No. And 4 hour. Okay, let's see what we got on the 4 hour. Nope, no crosses. No danger for anybody, bull nor bear, right? This wouldn't help anybody out if this over the next couple candles here. Unless this thing falls out hardcore, this 7 is going to have to come back and roll back over on this 50. That would give you a bearish. Now, you do have the 200, the 50, and the 7 MA all coming together. But because they're coming together on the price action, I mean, this is kind of neutralized, not giving me any hope for kind of what's going on. We're going to take a look at our ADX chart. Let's go over here and peel back our ADX chart. We did all this yesterday, so we did a huge video. I streamed for like 6 hours straight here on the public channel yesterday. Just kind of looking at a comparison back in the past. We've done 3 on this one. You've almost done that third touch up here. Let me bring this up here a little bit. Right now, historically speaking, right, we've touched this 3 times, this trend line 3 times before it's fallen out historically. So we played this yesterday. This is all we did yesterday. And, looking at what's happened previous, right? This is the last leg up to hit the trend line. This comes up, touches the trend line, and then falls out. That's what happens historically. Okay, if we look down here at our daily, we've talked about this. If you watched the show yesterday, I went very in depth in this, and this is all in the members area. This is what you need to be afraid of, people. Being this far down here, this is so uber just dangerous, bull and nor bear. All right, if we break out of this in a bullish fashion, we could have a legitimate bounce. I would even say 72, 7,400, right? With this being this low right here with this indicator, this is our histogram indicator. Now, what I'm watching for with this histogram indicator is the very first pink tick. The first time this thing turns pink, I'll be on the members area. I will be warning everybody. I'll put a pink alert out on Twitter. right? I will definitely put an alert on Twitter to let everybody know that this thing turned pink, because the second this thing turns pink, it means that it is ready for its rally run all the way back up to the top. And every time it's come down here like this, it is rally run back to the top area, which has created a very dangerous trading scenario, but was very, very lucrative. Very lucrative. Yes, Rocket. Yeah. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Yeah, Rocket. Yes, I would expect when this does move, when we see this first tick here off of this, we will see a substantial price run, which will be very lucrative to all of us, as long as we're, we might not catch the very few jumps of it, but we will definitely catch the longer run of this of the whatever this is, because this is going to take off for a minute. This is going to get a little bit of a run. And I don't know about an 800 point run, because our volatility is so low. I mean, I would love to see an 800 point run anywhere. I would even be happy. Just give me a 300 to 500 point run, right? Give us some kind of 300 to 500 point run, and I'd be happy. Anything less than that right now, any run that keeps us within the confines of this double top right here, if we stay inside of this double top, we're still bearish. We have to break this double top right here, right? There's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We have to break out over this double top in order to get rid of the bearish, just the bearish mode that we're in right now. We've got to break down past this. We really got to get down and break that lower wedge line to go truly bearish. We got to break above this to go bullish. Okay, but once again, be warned, everybody. This is the chart you want. You want to be watching this for your very first pink tick. Pink is not a friendly color. Someone is going to get absolutely wrecked on that. I can go down and take a look at a couple of the lower timelines. Let's take a look at the bearish break. So this is bearish when this does break up. Still putting up a spinning top candle. So, looking at this, you get your run back up on the 12-hour, post to the spinning top, this is a bearish candle, or a reversal signal candle. Says reversal is coming soon. We did reverse here, right? But let's see if this can keep going. Now, if this does come up, and this is a 12-hour, so it's got a long way to go. Let's see how this candle closes. I wouldn't be surprised at all if this candle just drops right back down. It does form another spinning top, right? I wouldn't be surprised with that at all. Let's go over here. 6-hour candle. Yes, very bearish candle. Hanging man on our ADX chart, breaking bearish on our ADX. Ooh, got a cross. Right? Look at that. Great. If you were watching the 6-hour ADX chart, you just nailed that cross, and that gave you that little pump down. I loved it. The second these things touch, it's like fireworks, right? It's like fireworks. Oh, look at this. Look at this. There's a beaut right there. Come here. Come to daddy. Come on. Got to throw this in the members area. Sorry. Okay. So this is a 4-hour green TD9. And now this is an imperfected 9. All right. But this is also if this closes out as a 9, right? If this does close out as a 9 here, I would expect to see 1 to 4 more candles of downside here if this does close out as a red 9, right? Now, that would also, over this next, you've got 38 minutes left. So 38 minutes. If this blue line touches this green line right here, oftentimes this will give you a pretty substantial reaction. So you can get a reaction from this. I would keep an eye on this to see when these do come together, right? So blue and green, let's see what they've done in the past. Blue and green, there you go. Got a nice pump up. This was already pumping up, though. These are chasing each other down. Here you had the blue crossed over the pink, and then you had a fall out. That was very bearish. So we're looking for these guys chasing each other down. Give me a chase. Blue on top, pink on the bottom, blue and green, blue and green, blue and green, blue and green. And not really underneath, right? I want to find it where the green is underneath the blue here. Let me hunt this baby down. I want to see. Ah, there we go. Okay, there's a good one. Yeah, but over here, our orange is already on top, right? So here you can see the blue is trailing down on the top side. The green is trailing down underneath it. You had when they came together, when they finally touched, you had this super long-wicked candle. You got an insane bounce back up, and then it did die out as this blue continued south on us. So this is bearish. I would watch out. Now, when this does touch, this is probably going to give you a bullish touch, right? You might get a bullish touch out of this. So when these touch, I would look for a bullish touch on these. Okay, so where's that other one? There it is right there. See, look. Nope, not that one. Right there. No, that's on the pink. Thought I had it crossing green. Where was it crossing green at? Blue crossed on top of green. There it is. There's the blue on top. So there it is. So blue, right here, the blue is racing down. It's on top. This one? Nope, not this one. Okay, there it is right there. So your blue came down on top of the green. You got a bearish, then bullish, then bearish candle. Look, it popped into the 9. Then it died out, and then you just kept falling. So I would be really careful here. But this does tell me that there's a bearish trend coming looking at this 4 hour, right? I'm going to interpret this as a 4 hour ADX chart. Watch the touch of the blue and pop up, then dump. Okay. Yeah, so there we go. So, all right, and let's break this down to the 1 hour. Let's just see where we're at on the 1 hour. All right. Okay, so really, really high. So our ADX chart, our orange bearish line is really, really high. That sucker's way up there. Yeah. So I like I said, so if you go back to the 4 hour, one of the things I said you might get a pop up before you get the drop, and I think that's what's going to happen here. Okay, look. See the blue touch the green, and you're getting this pop back up, right? So let's go over to the 4 hour. See, the blue is about to touch the green, and I expect a pop back up, right? 1 hour, look there, touched. You got a bullish momentum. You got this bullish pull back up. I'm expecting the same thing to happen in 38 minutes. So 33 minutes. So in 33 minutes, see, this one already is popping bullish right here. I would expect to see a possible little pop right here when these two do come together. Now this 4 hour is pretty, I'd say this is deep. We're definitely on the deep side here. Okay, so that's good for the bears. I'm sorry, that's good for the bulls, because that means this blue line doesn't have that far to go down. Right, the blue line definitely doesn't have that far to go down. I don't see any. See if we see any really high falls from there. Yeah. I mean, you can fall out here and get real ugly real quick, right? And get real ugly real quick right here. See, this is the area I'm looking at right there, and that was this big fall. So. Right, there's the big fall. Everybody came together. It was a little party, and then the ish got ugly. Right, and it's kind of playing out the same way. So I'm looking, this is a possible incoming dump. So I'm looking for an incoming dump. Does that sound right? I don't know if I can even write that. Can I write that? It just doesn't even sound appropriate, right? Who looks for an incoming dump? Not right. Trying to clean this damn show up. Yep. Okay. So let's go. Now I want to take a peek. Let's just go take one more peek. I want to just make sure everybody's on the same page. Let me squish this up. Right, come here, come here, come here, come here, come here. Oh, there's baby bull Jesus. Dude, I swear to God, I'm going to do something today, okay? All right, and so there's the last time you hit the bottom right there. There's your last push back up. Now we're there. We're there. I just, you know, I want to see what happens here. I mean, we're there. Why is this one cleaner? It's really weird. It's like my line is fuzzy over here. Why is my line fuzzy over here? That's really weird. There we go. Yeah. This is the danger area. It's the danger area. So let's watch this, okay? Let's watch this. That's it. So we're watching this. See, the second this thing goes pink, there it goes, right? Pink. Boof! It's like fireworks, right? These are like fireworks. This is like getting married. Just it's all bad news from there. All bad news. Don't tell my wife. Okay, anyways, all right, let's go back over here looking at our historical volatility chart. Historical volatility chart is just trapped, right? This is trapped. That's all this is, right? This is just trapped in the area. You know, I did this yesterday. I broke all this down for everybody. You can see exactly where each one of these falls has occurred, right? Bam, there it is, right off this trend. Look at this trend line right here. There's that little crook in the elbow right there. Fall, 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 fall. Everything lines up with this, saying this is gonna freaking dump. Every single thing lines up with this, saying that you have a possible dump here. So, and it's trying, right? It's not that it's not trying to pump or dump right here. It definitely is trying to make a move. It's just, it's trapped. This is look, you're trapped under this. You're trapped under this trend line. You're trapped under this deeper trend line that goes all the way back here, which I'm sure if I broke into this thing, look at that right there. So, you know, you go back and you just say, okay, this is just a little more ugliness right here. Like there's that red line right there. All right, we're going to squeeze this down right here. Right? And there that is. That's that right there. That's that little bang right there. See, look at this line just comes all the way across. And this just, to me, says a lot of a whole lot of no good. Right? It's hard. I mean, can I get a pump out of this range? You know, you got a little pump right there. That's not a bad one. Little pump right. Nah, is that a dump or a pump? I can't tell. It doesn't look good either way. And that was definitely a dump. I mean, this kind of looks like the dump. And this kind of looks like the pump. Right? So this one, it's hard to tell. One of those right in there. Okay, so like, you know, there we go. Now, on a really big volatile move, this thing will just burst to the sky also. So you see this big fall here. You see this big burst. I mean, this is just absolute abject volatility on this candle. People were massive selling. There it is again. Boom. People were just massively selling. Like if this thing does kick back over and rock its way to the top here, you know, that's where we would be looking for, you know, and that's all this thing does is measure volatility. All right, see what we got. I'm trying to get through this quickly here. Okay, let's take a look at our real quick with our Ichi chart. Still just perfectly on resistance. No crosses to be seen. You had this bearish cross that's played out days ago. We've got nothing. Nothing on the 12-hour. I don't see nothing on nothing. No candles. Anything to worry me on the daily. Ooh. You got a Tech and Kaijun cross. You have a Tech and Kaiju cross. Boy. That thing can go either way, right? 12-hour has a Tekken and Kaiju cross. It can go bullish. It can go bearish. This is crossing on the top of the price action. Oh, it's on the bottom. Boy, look at this cross right here. Okay, so this is a bearish cross by the 20 and the Tenkan line. So you have a bearish cross right now with these two. Right? This is a bearish cross, right? You go back over to the daily, you can see how this bearish cross played out. There was the cross right there, right? And then boom, the price just came straight down. Okay. Yeah, that's bearish right there. This is a bearish cross. So we're in the cloud though. So we're crossing in the cloud. Does that matter if we cross in the cloud? See, look, that cross, look, here's your cross from the top. It was bullish. See that cross? Bam, in the cloud, big bullish move. Just beautiful, beautiful bullish move right here. Now you're doing the reverse cross. This is actually bearish. Yeah, I will do the EOS. It's not as strong as a signal in the cloud. Got it. Okay, so here you saw the signal. This was a pretty nice little bearish move, right? Bullish move, right? With that cross, now you got the bearish cross right there. But what about the Tenkan? When the Tenkan crosses in the cloud, when the Tenkan and the Kaijun cross, I mean, that's a bullish cross, right? Okay, I gotta look into this. Now, your Stoke is headed up, so your Stoke is going up on the 12-hour with a long way to go. Now, never found the bottom. I mean, we kind of found the bottom. I don't, you know. We're just bouncing this stupid range right here. Okay. All right, I need to look into this. Anybody on the Tenkan, when the Tenkan and the Kaijun cross under the price in the cloud, can somebody send me a message? It says a medium signal was when a cross happened inside the Kumo as it was occurring within the field of support and resistance. Okay, is it a bearish or bullish cross though, Snaka? Is it bearish between the when the Tenkan and the Kaijun cross below the price action? Bullish or bearish? It's still got a ways to play out, right? But this first cross is definitely a bearish cross. All right, so we're gonna hunt that one down. Same thing. It had a cross with the Tenkan and the 20, cross with the Tenkan and the Kaiju. There. Check what happened on September 20th on the 12-hour. September 20th. Yeah, this is this is a bullish cross right there. That was a bearish cross. So this is a bullish cross because it crossed over the top of it, and then when you crossed under it was a bearish cross. Yeah. Yeah, this was a bearish. So this cross right here was bearish, and then this definitely fell out. So the 12-hour looks like it has a bearish cross on it for sure. But I don't know what this Tenkan and Kaijun cross is going to amount to. 6-hour price action is above everything. Everything is below. Look at this. I mean, there. Look at this. This is such a beautiful. Ichi's such a beautiful. Look at that. Came down, tappy. That was it. Bounced off. Trapped. All right. In the club, there's your. Man, I'm telling you, this is gonna fall. This, we could get one more little run up, and then I would be looking for this 4-hour to take a pretty hardcore nosedive. Now, I would expect to bleed up here. I still think we're gonna bleed up. Still possible to bleed up, but boy, look at this 9 way over here. Now, we're way up here on the Stoke on the 4-hour. Look, we're up in the same place on the Stoke on the 4-hour. Let's see what happens right here. Let's see if this thing is going to break bearish or not. Boy, this 4-hour right here, right? The 4-hour, let's go 6-hour. 6 hours way higher on the 6-hour. We're still pretty low. 12-hour, same fall. My God, the 12-hour was way up there when that puppy fell out. We're super low on that. All right, let's keep an eye. It might be just a small drop. We might just see a small dip here. Maybe one more push back up, then a small dip. Okay, cruising along. Let's get down our 12-hour. All right, let's move everything down here. 12-hour there. Oh, Jesus, squeeze. The squeeze is on. Right? Is your 12-hour. Your middle line. Let me back these. Boy, I haven't had a chance to get into this chart. I mean, didn't use this chart in the last couple of days. I'll change the numbers later. Just going to look at this real tight. Just back into a tightening pattern. Squeezed up on top of the support on the 12-hour. On the daily. Let's look at our daily. Same thing. On the top of the support. Broke through the support. Bounced back up. Sitting on top of the support. The TDs counts do not help me. The 1 day is squeezing though. So the 1 day is squeezing up and moving horizontally. So this is going to explode. Same thing. Look at how tight that is. This is like super, super tight. This is when Toasty Oats turns 40 years old. He's got to go see the doctor for his prostate exam. All of a sudden, he's a virgin all over again. Right? Love you, Toasty. Just giving you a hard time. Right? Oh, look at that. Just squeeze. It's a little weird. But, all right. I expect this thing to... Once again, the explosion is coming. The explosion is coming. I don't know if that's what you want to be doing after a colon joke. All right. And... prostate joke, I should say. Shorts and longs, absolutely no help. RSI for both of them, absolutely no help. Trending to the downside. Both of them are trending down. Our long RSI and our short RSI are both trending down at the same time. This means that people have just moved to a neutral position or just are not trading, right? Look at that. People are just have hedged to cash. This says that people are moving to cash. When they both want to start to move in the same direction, that is a very odd thing to happen. Very odd thing to happen. So moving up a little bit over there, we're going to pull those indicators up over on a higher time frame. TD doesn't help. No help right here for the TD counts at all. TD counts are not helping us. Okay. Ooh. So here is the last time we ran this J-hook pattern over here on, listen, so here, look at this. This over here, you came back down, you swept up again, right? We're sweeping up here. This last time this had a very bullish run, and the second these two lines came together, you just exploded. This is going to be a good chart to keep an eye on because when these two come together, you're going to get a nice green candle explosion. Right? Look, happened here. Look at this. Bam. The second these touch, this is going to explode, okay? All right, bull break. I'm going to retitle this thing. Hold on a second. Oops, I don't want to do that. I'm going to go get a new one. Okay, you get a green diller. You get a big green diller. All right, give me this. Oh, come on. You get on top. You get on top right there. All right, perfect. Woo-hoo-hoo. Now I gotta leave this damn chart up and running. Okay. Boy, yeah, I just can't see how this can just fall out right here. You see, look at, same thing. Look at just the second it touches, it just gives you this green diller candle. It's got to fall out before, otherwise it's gonna. Okay, that's a very bullish sign right there. All right, let's look at our larger time frame. See what we got going over here. Still looking for that breakdown. You're trapped inside the channel. Nothing. Whole lot of nothing has changed. All right. Sorry, this video is taking a long time. Definitely want to break this down. This is a little too high time frame here. Okay. There's our channel right there. Listen, I think this channel's been broken. I think this looks like this channel's been broken right there. I mean, you know, you can't, you throw another line on this baby. You how do you throw another line on that? This, you know, there's nothing, there's nothing back here to corroborate that, this particular line. You know, I don't like this line right here. I like that. It's expanding. It's an expanding wedge. If this were, I mean, you know, if this were something like this, this would be, now I would be looking for, this is kind of what, I don't want to, yeah, I mean, you got that trend line there. Maybe you come up, bang, tap that right there, because this turns into resistance, and then you fall down and you hit this again. You know, get this little charge up there, go up, bang, hit this, turn this baby from support into resistance, and then look, there was your support now, bang up, bang back. It just not, this is the bullish version. You know, this is that cross, right? Unless this thing just totally just takes a tank out here, right, where we got to come down. Now the other challenge is, now from right here you have to come down and you have to test this trend line again, right? You're stuck testing this trend line right here, and this doesn't help me because there's your low side for your bears. So the bears now have to break through 64, go figure, 64.50, right? The kryptonite zone. I mean, there it is, right? And there's your top side, 6,700. Now, if you flip this trend line, it might be just a little lower than that, but that's a good call. So just an easier chart to kind of read bear. So 64.50 is bears need to break, right? 64.50, and let me go up here. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and add 60, I mean, it's pretty much 60. On the other charts, I have 66.60, right? This is 66.61, and we'll just do this to 67.05, right? Kind of a $40 swing range right there. Okay, and you know, this might be a little, you just got to kind of line that up a little bit better. All right, so now if you don't break it, you could also have the possibility just kind of move sideways in this channel if you are bullish on this. So if you're bullish on this, this thing is just going to kind of cruise sideways on you. That's not what I wanted. Okay. All right, and then I want to do one more thing right here. I want to go up to the daily, 2-day, 3-day. I'm going to mark that as resistance. Okay, so you've got these, you got this body, these wicks, this open and close candle right here. So there's There's kind of my support and resistance lines, and then we're going to throw one more topside one up here. It's definitely going to be right here. Right, so there's your topside one. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to label these as H, right, historical resistance. Okay. And then there should be I'm going to throw one more just kind of right in the heart of all these wicks. Right, I'm just going to throw one more right in the heart of all these wicks right here. Pull us back down to 12 hour. Slide this action over. Okay, so this just gives you a pretty good idea. And you know what's really funny is watch this. Watch this. This is what's funny. I'm going to go like this. Go like this. All right, look at this. Look at here. There's your resist. Look at your resistance. Your historical resistance is also, look at this 8.8. Look at the 0.88. Right? It just pegs right on. I mean, I could take this thing and just tippy toe it right down there. Right? This is your 8.8, and look at this, right on your 7.86. Right? You got all these open and closes across there. This is just gorgeous, right? Look at how well that works out. Now this one, you know, it's a little bit. You can bring this one down to the 5.0 right here. You see, you do all this, but I like the higher time frame, so I went and searched those on the 3-day higher time frame. So this does really work for me right here for support and resistance zones in this local proximity. So now there you've got that, and you easy one. I mean, this, look at the green cheat line right there. There's your green cheat line. Boom, you're just gonna put that one right there, okay? And then there's your other one. I mean, these are super easy to see. I'm gonna go more of a neutral green. We'll just go back to green. There we go. Right, bounced off that support right there. So then we're going to go. And there it is, and that all works out pretty darn convenient for us, right? Check your DM. Hey, Ghost. Give me 1 second, buddy. Where you at? Where you at? Dude, I have so many messages, Ghost. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. Give me a second. I know which one you are. Got you. All right, let's take a look at Ghost chart. Ghost. Let's see what Ghost's got. Ghost says that, yep, that expanding megaphone style, right? Yeah, if that thing goes up, 7,200 would be your top. So that's, oh, there's the megaphone. There it is. So there's the megaphone one. So on this megaphone, see, you go back to this wick, though. You go back to this stupid wick that just kind of just is like really bugs the bejesus out of me, okay? Sorry, let's go this back up. And, okay, he sent one more chart. Let's go over here and take a look. Would it work better if we draw the trend line like that? 12-hour bullish when the blue cross over the orange, correct? Yes. So when the blue goes up, that's bullish. When the orange goes up, that's bearish. Okay. Got you, man. Yeah, if you ignore that, Gunner says if you ignore that large BS wick, you can have trendline support on September 8th. Yes, so, all right, so we'll go back. Let's throw that, ow, Jesus. Right there. Yeah, that wick is what's just destroying a whole bunch of... So look, you get the first candle right there, right? You get the first candle. You get the first one. You miss this one. You catch this one. Right? How do you count that? A, B, C, D, E. I still count that as an E wave right there. And a failure E wave. And then this still looks like an impulsive wave 1, 2, 3, 4 down. You know, this still looks like there you go here. And there, and there, and there, and this looks like an E failure wave. And or this could be here, right, which would be super insane. And this would be your failure wave. You're looking for this failure wave right here on the trend line, right? So you'd be your A, B, C. That would be your D because you missed it here. And now you're looking for your E wave for your fallout, right? And the challenge is you just, you know, and that works right there, right? That works, and you're looking for this E fallout wave, and this would be your newer pattern. But once again, you have to take out this wick right here, right? Now this means you haven't started an impulse wave down yet, right? You haven't started your impulsive wave down. But you could also, the other way, remember you counted out A, B, C, and then D, but it missed, and then this would be your E wave, and your E wave falls out. Because right now you have to count this as A, B, oh my God, C, right? That's hardcore. And then you got this one, right? This one screws you up. You know, A, yeah, it's all, this is a freaking mess to count. Absolute Elliott nightmare mess. Right, big fat Elliott mess. Let's get back over to the members area. All right. Yeah, it's just an absolute disaster, right? Just a disaster to count. Sorry. Okay, let's go take a look. We're just going to kind of go look at our Stoke charts. There's our 1 hour. Trending down in the 1 hour. Histogram turning down in the 1 hour. Have this big ol' serious, what a candle down there. Just look at lateral, just lateral. The decision is coming, right? Look at how long this candle is. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this sideways action right here, right? I mean, it's just, hello, right? I mean, this thing is just like it's a shelf. Right? This thing has become a shelf. This is like a road. I mean, this thing gets any longer, this is going to be the speed bump in the road. Right? That's all that's going to be. I don't like the Stoke where this hasn't busted out of this area. Right? That's, you know, you're trending down on your Stoke on the 3-day. Right? This is your 3-day. This is a 3-day chart right here. Look at this sideways movement. Right? Look at the sideways movement with all of this. You're into this crazy flag pattern, and this thing is just begging to break out. 2 days, trending up. So shorter time frame trending up. Look at that. Daily trending down. So your daily is definitely on the decline here. Now you did touch the top up here. This daily says, hey, that was probably it, man. You're looking for some lower downside here. You are in the danger zone for your RSI. You don't want your RSI to be in the core here. This is where you can get some pretty substantial falls, right? This thing is, yeah, so just like this. Remember you came up, right? You're like, oh my God, this is so great. I love trading. We're going to the moon again. And then died, right? Here it is, same thing, you know, and then just died. So I don't like it. That's bearish. That says bearish to me. Your ADX chart again. Let's take a look at Tron. There's my count for Tron. I still think, look at this. So we're playing this earlier. I was like, that's a 9. Look at this perfect touch right here on TRX. Just absolute money touch right there. Turned into a red 9. We're still on a red 9 in the 4 hour. This thing is going to close out what any time. What where how close are we? Oh, sorry, that's my ETH. I'll get back to, let's do ETH. Where are we at on this 4 hour chart? How come that one doesn't give me a time on it? Oh, we just started a new candle. All right, there we go. All right, take a look at that 9. So there's BTC. You just posted up that red 9 candle. Green TD9. What the fuck? What kind of candle is that? This thing is just insane. I don't even know what pin bar. Is that a pin bar candle? I don't even know what kind of candle that is. I really don't even know what kind of candle that is. Okay, let's look. We'll do Tron first. Let's finish up Tron. Tron finishing up just in a 9 now. So Tron, no, this has got to be it's got to have started a new candle. Is there a new candle in there? Or is it still on that? Yeah, it's the same. It's the same candle. Still bearish. I mean, gorgeous candle, gorgeous shooting star candle. Possible, you know, dragonfly doji. Look at this hanging man candle. This hanging man. Look at this. Look at this hanging man candle. Right? Look at like wreck all. Oh my God! You gotta love Tron. You gotta love Tron, right? Wreck all the shorts. Wreck all the longs. Come back up. Wreck all the shorts again, right? And now dump out of it. I mean, this is just a murder. People just got murdered in this little play right here. Just absolutely destroyed in TRX. Destroyed in TRX. Like right over a 12-hour period, just wrecked. Right? And this thing is probably looking like it could give way. This is a green 9. So you would be looking to start to post up your first bearish candles right there. TRX, beautiful, beautiful touch right there on the top of this trend line that comes down. Now, this is not your highest trend line. This is just playing inside of this trend line channel right here. You know, you're waiting for this to break. Just waiting for this to break. You know, and that's all you got. Not a good trade. Not a good place to trade. Let's take a look at ETH. Here's our ETH trade. Dude, I'm in at 230, so I'm way up here. I mean, my trade right now has got to be pretty good. I mean, I've got to be 50% on this trade. So yeah, just very bearish. We called this out 9-10 hours ago that this was ETH is more bearish than the other candles. I came down here testing support on the 382, still inside the wedge, still in a pattern of just trapped into this wedge, right? That's all you're doing. You're pushing yourself. You're trapped into this wedge right here. And you know, I said this is an E. This E is irrelevant until this breaks out on the long side, which we're going to now scoot down to, 230. So we're going to have, this thing's got to break over 230.76, right? It's got to break over 230.76 right now. And or, oh, this is a 6 hour. So we could probably, much time, you got 2 hours. So we're going to move this line down. So we're going to 230.40. Not that that made that much of a difference. Okay, so you got to get up and over that. There that is. And to break out on the bottom side here out of this larger wedge that's definitely done a good job of holding, you want to move this now up to, drop this pull up here, I would say 216, 217, right? This thing, you want this thing to fall out under 217 before you can look to add some more shorts there, right? Because you're going to look for a bounce down here on the 5.0, right? So you're going to definitely be looking for a trigger bounce on this 5.0 down here. Let me scoot this over. All right, there's that. Let's scoot this one over. Hey, click. My mouse is being really fussy today. Right, lock. All right, once again, just horrible place to trade. Right, unless you're in here from way up here, there's just no, this is a horrible place to trade. Right, my stop loss has been parked up at 226 and 20% profit if this thing gets whacked off. I'll be fine. But this is just not a good, this is not a happy place to trade in here. All right, all you're doing is you're just coming down inside of this big channel. And you're in the, listen, it's just a matter of time, people. Just give it a little time. You won't have to wait that much longer, okay? Trust me. You're not going to have to wait that much longer for this to make up its mind. It's going to happen relatively soon, right? And this is all going to happen. So we're going to put this, I'm going to make this one green for go long. This one red to go short, and this one will leave yellow. All right, we'll get a little bit of yellowish in there, orangish. All right, because there it is. All right, that's what you got. Okay. So you have no confirmed trade. Right? No confirmed trade over right now. You shouldn't be in a trade on, right? Nothing's changed for our targets. And there we go. That's it. This is definitely a no trade zone. About to explode. Just gonna, more bearish than BTC, but it's gonna explode. TRX, just such an ugly, ugly play. Look at that, broke bullish though. Look at that, really nice bullish break, right? Look at this. This is BTC, TRX to BTC, beautiful. Look at the gap in this. Look at the gap in this candle, right? Gorgeous bullish break. People could be trapped up. Look there. This signifies this was your 618 in this purple box. Came up there, bam, right into the 618, fell out, and we're just gonna kind of look for. There's all our targets. I am gonna pull this over right here. Click. Come on. All right. So looking at TRX, this is your bigger channel 5.0. This is your bigger channel 618. And I would say you are right, just it's there. There it is right there. So this actually needs to move in a little tighter. Okay. Still looking at this as an E wave. You now posted that E wave up there. Let's look at this as a bigger chart. A, B, C, D, E. Yep, and yeah. Oh, look at this, just blow out there, bonk, gone. And let's get rid of this wedge here. This wedge just got blown out. This wedge just got blown out. Look at that beautiful wedge that we had running right there. It just got absolutely destroyed. Now, how do you reset this thing? All right, it just doesn't. I don't like. Yeah. You pretty much have to maybe do this. Right? Maybe do that. I mean, I don't like that as much. There. I don't like that. That would make that your D. And now you'd be looking for your E possibly up here. Right? I mean, that could have been your E, or that was your E. Nope, nope, this is not. Sorry guys, let me just get this thing set up. Delete. Still have this as my lower target. I'm not changing that. Still lower targets if this thing does dump. I still think this looks like an ABCDE. Yeah, it's definitely, there is a lot of TRX. Okay, all right, Litecoin, let's check Litecoin real quick. How are we looking? Oh, our 6 hours touching. All right, let's take a look at LTC here. So when I look at Litecoin, I mean, this is just weak. This is weak. You know, channel couldn't get up over this channel from up here. Just really weak that it can't break out here. Right? I just can't get up. Stuck now underneath these fibs. I mean, I don't know, just little weak. Needs to, I would say just give this a couple more hours. If this thing does break down below the vamp fib, then this would be a confirmation of bearishness. But let's also look at a larger channel structure here, okay? So if this is our larger, see, once again, look at this pattern. Just don't like these. Like, just doesn't look good, right? Like, this looked good. That is a good channel. This channel makes Vamp happy. I like this channel, right? This channel makes me happy. I count this channel, and this channel makes me squishy. Oops. Right? I count this A, B, C, D, E. I like this. Right? I like this, and I like this is the fallout of that channel. I like that. Now, can this go up? Of course it can go up, but I don't like that other channel. This is a more comfortable channel for me. I like that. I'm happy if that's right. Thanks, Slam. It does make Vamp happy. Damn it. Doggy. The dog will just seriously. Is this a cat or is it? We're gonna rename Doggy. Okay, we're gonna rename Doggy to Catcoin because this thing has like 10 freaking lives. It will not die. This thing is just does not want to die. It is got a beautiful pump up, and honestly, it looks like it's going into a pause. I swear, I would be like, yeah, right. Yeah, bullish continuation flag, bull flag. I mean, I swear to God, this thing's... It looks like a symmetrical triangle. It looks like a symmetrical triangle. Right? Kind of into a symmetrical triangle. Right there. There. And or there. There. I mean, looks just like a symmetrical triangle. Can definitely go either way. And yeah, let's post that up. That definitely looks like a symmetrical triangle, or even a like I said. I mean, A, B, C, D, E, B, C, D, E. Yeah, I can count this out as bullish and bearish, right? I definitely can count this out as bullish or bearish. Right? A, B, C, D, E, pump up. Like this is a symmetrical triangle or a bull flag. Bull, this would be a bull wedge, right? Bull flag, bull pennant. All right, there you go. All right, there's that. All right, let's go over, take a look at the XRP. Okay, so trapped under the 200 MA. This is your struggle, right? This is how simple this is. The 200 MA is the fight for life, right? And this is it. You get over, you stay on top of that 200 MA on this daily chart, and you're golden, right? You're good. Right, you get under that 200 MA, and I'm telling you, this thing is not looking good. I am bearish on XRP. I'm actually bearish on XRP. I would like to see another test come down here, the 236, right? Get down to the 236, and then give us a nice pump up. I would like to see something like this play out a little bit better. This would give me a better, a 4-wave. Boom, boom, boom. you know, A, B, C, 4 wave, kind of run a flat, and then give ourselves a pump up here, right? This is what I would like to see here. You know, now you could A, B, C this, and then this could be your, I mean, technically this could be a wave one, a big wave one of wave three. I know that's what FRP, XRP people are looking for. But I think one more little dumpy down, and then I would like to see a bounce. Like give it a bounce off the 236, and you know, give that thing a bounce, and let's see what happens here. Let me throw another fib on this thing, because you know we like messy charts over here. Boom to the bottom. Okay. So look, there you are. You're on the 5-0. You're caught on the 5-0 right here. Right? In this, you know, now this 5-0 is turned into support, you know, kind of turned into support and resistance here. You have the 382 and the 5-0. So this is your retrace from the top. Yeah, it's, I mean, I'd like to see how this plays out. I just want to see this baby play it a little bit more. Came down, test the 618, bounced back up, came down. Like you test the 5-0, came back down, you test the 5-0 here. This is really time will tell, but I would be looking for one more fallout. Oh, dude, this thing is going to follow BTC like a puppy. This thing is 100% going to follow BTC. I was hoping for a wick pump. I was looking for some kind of a wick pump up here into this area. That's kind of what I was hoping for. I was hoping for one more little bam, just wick pump, and then kind of die out. I'm going to leave that there because I'm still looking for a wick pump on that baby. No, it doesn't help, but I am going to open up our EOS chart. All right. Well, nice pump by EOS. Nice little pump by EOS. I mean, you know, you got to give it to EOS, right? I was like, hey, I'm like, I pulled a long trade on EOS, and then it pumped, and then it dumped. Well, at least I got the pump part good, right? I got the pump part right. I got the pump part right of EOS, right? Instead of a long hedge here at EOS, right? Like this is it right here. There's why I was like, looks like a localized breakout right down here, and because this had poked over. See, there's my trend line, right? So when I called this, I was looking at this candle right here. We were broken out just a little bit. I'm like, that broke out, and then you got this nice pump up. I'm still in the trade. I'm still in. This is a long trade. Let's see if we can even count this puppy out here. Let me see here. Let me do this. It's pretty noisy. All right, let's go. I just let me see if I can even get a count on this bad boy. All right, so I like this. Touch, touch, touch. So that's good. Man, I'm telling you, every one of these damn coins comes out with the same damn count. Right? 1, 2, 3. Let's call that 4. Right? A, B, C, D, E. Every one of these tokens comes out with the same damn count. You know, every one of them. Now this did break over here, right? But you're still inside of this wedge here. So you're still inside the wedge. There's your bullish target to the top side. This now that you're on a 1, you're probably going to come down here and test this lower side. Look, the 5-0 saved my trade. 5-0 just saved me on this. Yeah, this looks like a bearish continuation pattern for sure. For shizzle. Right? And so many coins, and so many tokens look just like this. All right, you got that 9 there. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this trend line because it's now invalidated. Can we work this like this? So you might even, you can't really cut these off here. All right, can't go like that. I like that better right there. A, B, C? A, B. No, because this would have to be my lower line right here. So I gotta, this thing's gotta move. Just back up a little bit. Oh, that's there. It's gotta stay there because you got that touch there. Oh. Okay. Yeah, Fode, I'll check IOTA. Give me 1 second here. Man, I'm just, this is bearish. All right, bearish, 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 bearish. You know, the only thing that's bullish so far that I've seen, the only bullish thing I've seen so far is that MACD chart. Right, that MACD chart is the only bullish thing I've seen to date. Okay. You? Yeah, go this way. Almost got it. Almost there. Give me a second. I'm almost there, peoples. All right. Okay, IOTA's next. So we're done with that. Let's save that. All right, let's do IOTA. I have not charted IOTA in a long time. Okay. How long I take? You know, you can't go wrong if you have enough damn arrows. All right, so I expected us to go up, then come down. Okay, so I had up and down. So look, so we came up and down, but then we went up again, and then we came down. So, I mean, horrible trading. Horrible trading. We're just going to leave these targets exactly the same because nothing has changed. Look at this. We haven't even broken a new low. Look at this thing. I mean, literally just going to slide this over here. We have not broken a new low. Nothing needs to change on that. That's pretty cool. Still the same low targets. Just going to slide these over here. Same high targets. You know, there you go. Nothing has changed here. Target 1. Not a damn thing's changed. Target 2. I can slide this over a little bit more. Right, there's your support right there. Target, you know what I'm saying? There's honestly, there's nothing has changed. Let's just, I'm gonna dig into this pattern. What do we got here? I mean, if anything, this looks just like just a pennant. I mean, this thing has just created a pennant. I would look at this as something just like that. Right? That looks pretty perfect to me. And then I would do, I mean, something like this right here. I'd probably look at this, and I would say, I would look at this as the moment of truth. Right, and I would say, okay, this is the moment of truth right here. There's that. Nope, nothing back here helps. That looks like a bullish, oh, man. Let me look at this. Trying to see if I can make a flag out of that. Can I make a flag out of that? It just moves so linear, right? A, B, C, D maybe? Wave 5 there. A, B, C, D, E. A, B, C, D, E. Kind of invalidate that right there. I mean, you kind of invalidate this right here. I mean, this is like a bullish break. Son of a bitch. There we go. Now it's right. It's in log now. There we go. That's much better. Okay. A, B, C. Didn't quite put in your D. Oh, no. You got your D. There it is. Got that. I mean, haven't really put in your D. Right? E. Right? There's, I mean, yeah. I respected the line. I mean, this is kind of what I see right here, and I mean, it is of all the tokens, of everything that's out there, right? Of all the tokens, this one is of all the tokens, look at this one is just all the way down to the skinny mini right here. Like, this thing is going to break. Dude, I see the accumulation. I see it. I mean, there's no doubt about it. I see it moving sideways. But the problem is, until it wants to break out of this wedge, and it's tried both ways. And this is a pretty short time frame. Look at this. I mean, wreck the shorts, wreck the longs again. Right, you know, and you've gone into this accumulation where people are buying. I bet if you put a VPRN on this thing, I bet this thing is just massive money all right here. I bet there's a ton of buying that has all happened right here. But let's pull this thing back. Oops, excuse me, I got the hiccups. Okay, so we're below all of the historic support, so we're all the way down here. But my thing is that I see the accumulation that's going on right here. All of this is just, this is buying. This is a buying and selling and buying. But you know what this looks like? This looks like bots. Are bots trading on IOTA? I mean, this looks like bot trading to me right here. If I look at anything, this just looks like bots scalping back and forth, because look, we haven't had this pattern. This isn't the pattern we're playing out on BTC, right? BTC doesn't have this 6-hour pattern, right? There's our 6-hour pattern on BTC, right? It's much more, it's a bigger curve, it's a larger wave structure, right? Where you go over to IOTA and it's just solid, just sideways motion. This is just super sideways. Non-directional trading, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I still think this thing can go either way. I think, honestly, this is just going to follow BTC. So that's all it's going to do. If BTC goes up right here, it's going to go up. If BTC falls down, it's going to fall down. And I mean, I like this, and man, what a, this is a great token. I like IOTA. I've looked at it and I've followed it for a while, but I also feel that it's unfortunately it's trapped in the death spiral of all of the other. Look, you just posted up a green 9, right? So you just posted up a green 9. And now this is an imperfected 9 right there. So you post up an imperfected green 9. This is a bearish sign, right? Have you posted up another 9 in here? And let me look back. There's one. There you got a green 9 and took off to the moon. Green 9 died out. Right, so there's a green 9 that died out. But once again, this thing is just following Bitcoin. You almost don't even need the numbers on this thing because it's just going to follow Bitcoin. Okay, let's pull down here. I want to take these MAs off. All right, let's pull the MAs off. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to add RSI, and I'm going to add that, okay? Okay, let me get this down here. Go up to the 12-hour. Okay, so daily. Daily. Let's see what we got here on the daily. Pin bar candle. So we posted up a pin bar candle. I do like these pin bar. I actually like. You can play these both bullish and or bearish. Look at this RS. Look at this daily RSI. Just absolutely channeled up, moving sideways, and there's your. So you're looking at. Pretty much no trend here. This is actually a bullish trend with all of these going down. This is kind of a trend. Now, here on the daily, you did have your crossover here. So you did touch. You see that? The second these touch, look at that. Look at the reaction of every time these babies touch right here. Boom, you got that huge bullish candle just by touching, right? So that was pretty wicked, and I do need to change this thing. That's all right. So 12-hour. I'll pull this off. So last time we had the 12-hour, let's see how deep this thing got. Okay, so on the 12-hour, so when your blue line is below, so we're still not below this histogram line. So once we do get below this histogram line, this will play out very bearish. But look at over here, you have a 9. Look at that. So you had a red 9 on a 12-hour timeline. So you posted up your first green 1. Okay, you post up a first screen one. You've got 7 hours for this thing to play out. This is a bearish signal, right? So this is this high time frame is bearish. Daily, nothing. This is bullish. I'm sorry, bullish on the 12-hour, because you're looking for 1 to 4 candle reversal. Now you did bounce off, and this is a bearish indicator on the ADX, but you're getting no signal whatsoever. You've got no help from any of your other indicators. Let's see if we can add the Stoke onto here. Stoke still hasn't bottomed out on this on the 12-hour. Bearish on the daily, man. This is bearish. This thing is bearish. Right? If this Stoke was in any other position, man, and if you weren't angling down on your look at you're on the daily. Now this was a bearish. This is a bullish move to come back up into this. So this is definitely bullish to get back up over that indicator. Let's see if we can find where that's happened previously. I mean, that was it right there. I mean, this coin has just not had very many bullish movements. Yeah, your high time frame, your Stoke is down. Your 2 days good. Your 3 days ugly. Your weekly is good. Trending up on your weekly. Okay, so your weekly is looking good. Right? This weekly is not that bad. Your 3 day. Okay, so on your 3 day, you're trending bearish. You see how your blue line is on the bottom side. You're definitely trending bearish on your 3 day. Your 2 day, you're super bearish. So this you're far below all the rest of these indicators, so you are super bearish. Look at how this does this double top, and then it falls out, and that calls the top perfect every single time. This one right here, this is the ADX. It's a directional movement, right? So it's over here. Directional movement, or the DMI, the directional movement indicator, ADX trend. So I use both of them. They're the same thing. They're the same thing. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. I mean, I would like to see it pop up. I mean, I'd like to see everything pop up. I'm tired of this bear market. I'm freaking exhausted from this bear market. It's very stressful. Very stressful. So broke through. So this was a bearish break. So you had a bearish break on your RSI, on the daily. Let's pull it. Come on, get up there. I mean, this is it right here. You know, you're kind of at the moment of truth. Right? You're at the moment of truth. Like you got to bounce off this. This did break. Your RSI did break bearish, so you had a bearish RSI break. Yes, listen, there's a lot of tokens that if BTC goes up, man, oh my God. I mean, you saw my 88 play last time. You guys saw my play on TRX. You don't make any money on BTC. BTC don't make any money on it. You make it on IOTA, TRX, ADA. God, I don't want to see the X word, but you know, XRP, Litecoin. You're going to make your money on EOS and those kind of tokens. You're not going to make that same kind of return. You just can't do that same kind of return on BTC. And then BTC gets those freaking insane swings. And when it gets those insane swings, you're freaking at the mercy of it. You know, you can't keep up fast enough. Okay, oops, sorry guys, I apologize for that. Let me pull this back here. And then on the 12 hour, I mean, there's our 12 hour, look, our 12 hour broke. So we broke the 12 hour and we broke the daily RSI. We broke both of them. But like you said, I mean, just like Expressive said, it's you know, listen, nobody should be longing or shorting anything right here. None of you people, nobody. Let's just record. So I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna. So look at the. So look, take your 12 hour. Check out that you got that bounce on your 12 hour right there, right? You got that bounce on the 12 hour. Little hope right there, little hope. But I mean, you did hit a 9. You bounced on this 9 right here. So I do expect this to go up. I expect this to go up. You know, you got this one. Now, if you just tickle this, if this thing does fall out here, I'll tell you what, if this thing falls out, it's going to fall out hard. Your first target is going to be right here. There's going to be your first target. I mean, either way right now, whatever way Bitcoin goes, all these tokens are going to go. It's just that simple. There's nothing. There's no. You don't have to be a TA guy to know this. All right, Sid. I will do one more. I've been on a long time right now, almost 2 hours. I will do one more token for you, young man. And we're gonna call it. I will do BitConnect. Coin buddy. I will do BitConnect. I'll do BCC, and then let me get this one. I'll do this one. All right, here we go. BC. There's Bitcoin Cash right there. I don't even know what I've got here. This just shows you how long I've done. I have not done. I mean, I have not done Bitcoin Cash. Long time. I was close. I mean, I was close. A, B, C. Holy bejesus. Let's get in here. I'm going to switch this to a 4-hour chart. All right, now this looks a lot healthier, right? This looks a lot healthier. Like, I look at this chart, and this chart looks healthier to me. Right, ABC, I missed it. I definitely missed the top there a little bit. But I was looking for this thing to fall out. Look, it just hasn't fall out. Look, this thing finally broke 519, right? You just finally broke it. So I said breaking 519 with a candle close below says we're in a down wave down. This candle was the first candle we posted up, and this was 2 days ago. This is the first bearish break on this. But let me go over and take a look at this thing. Let me dig in here. Pretty good long call on that. Let's see what we got here. So A, B, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I mean this if you count this out, this is bullish. This is bullish. So we're gonna get rid of this. Boom. Look at how well that support line worked. Bing, 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 bing. Perfect. That thing's been up there forever. Okay, so I would look at this as first thing we're going to do is try to throw a channel on this thing if we can. Right, pretty good channel. I like it. I like it. Very healthy channel. And then we're going to do a We're going to do an ABC on this thing. So I like this as an A, a B, and now you're into a C here, right? And now this thing could play out like this. I mean, this is pretty. 1, 2, 3, 4. Looking for your wave 5, right? I mean, this is a legitimate. This is nice. I mean, this is a good. This is a lot healthier. Now, could you count this out as a 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeesh, super extended wave 5. Eek, I don't know. But this thing does become very easy to play. Okay, so we're gonna. This is super easy to play. You count a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful 5 wave inside there. That's just gorgeous. You know, I like this. This is good. So we're going to go over. We're going to look for an accumulation top zone. I mean, a confluence zone and the top side. You're just going to go right up in there. Bang. Right? Yee. All right, there we go. There we go. Right there. I like that. I like that right there. You know, pretty easy play. The great, you know, your great play. Topside target would be up here. This would be a beautiful topside target. Continuation of this wave 5. You haven't broken this wave 1 yet, so you're still golden. You know, you haven't violated that wave 1. But right now you're going to be looking at, here's going to be your pattern. Easy trade. This is I like this. This is a really good trade right here. Yeah, I'm going to go like this. I mean, there's your bear short pull. You're going to break that and you're going to short. That's simple. There's your channel. There's your top side. Ooh. Okay, so this is a really good, this is a very healthy setup, okay? On your breakdown, like if this thing did break down, now we're going to get rid of this. Okay, let me pull this back over here. Like that. That's good. That's good. to 531. This is more bullish though. So of all the coins, this one that I've looked at so far has been the most bullish coin that I've looked at, right? Hasn't violated this wave 5. Looks like a great setup for an ABC. Hard to count in this as a C right here. This definitely looks like a wave 3. You can count out this wave 3 pretty clearly. A, B, C, D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get a nice retracement pattern here. Down, up, and then down. You made a new lower low. Now you are testing the wedge right here. So, you know, this is a harder one. You might not want to short this baby because you could have a little bit more to go right here. So you might just, you know, like choose to short below this vamp area right here. Like I would short below here. I would be looking to, you know, short in here. Give this a little side. I mean, this can move sideways a little bit. You can still kind of play with your fib line a little bit right here. I mean, you know, this has got a little room. This could kick out a little like that. You know, I wouldn't, this is a nice looking coin right here. So I'm going to adjust this right here. Okay, so I like this. All right, there we go. This, so of all the coins, this is the most bullish one that I've looked at of all the coins, right? Of all of them, this one is the most bullish. I like this. Good find. Whoever called that one out, great find, everybody. What happens when you know you do have the 128 is a legitimate. I only like to use it on the daily, but it does seem to have some power and some strength on some of the other timelines. Okay, it definitely does. So there we are. Thank you guys. I think I am done for the day. So I'm gonna go. I've still got a ton of messages. I have so many messages to answer. Oh my God, I'm gonna spend the next hour just answering messages. And then I'm going to, what time is it? It's 10 o'clock here. So I'm going to just spend another hour answering messages. Okay? And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull Doggy off over here. Let's make Doggy like right there. I want to pull ETH off. These are kind of what I'm trading, right? So I'm just kind of watching these bad boys right here. Okay, TRX, BTC. Litecoin, no help. That doesn't help. What do we got here? All right, this is our screwed up channel chart right here. All right. This. This I'm going to be watching. Okay, let's get this. This, don't need this, don't need this. All right, there we go. Okay. All right. I love BCH CS. All right.